What's up, y'all? We're live right now. This is Whisky Website Wednesdays. Mira, unfortunately, couldn't be with us. She's out in LA doing her thing. So, it's myself and Boxhead, a.k.a. Gauch. So, Gauch, what's going on today, buddy?
That's my man. I haven't seen you since we saw each other out there.
It's a long time.
But yeah, this is the all beard edition or all facial hair edition. All the mans. We got some whiskey. It's a Wednesday. We got some websites. We have a topic that he doesn't know about yet because I want his true feelings.
Oh, right.
So today, I want to introduce what we're doing.
Today we're talking about McLellands. So McLellands Scottish whiskey. For the people that don't know, you can head over to McLellands.co.uk. That's McLellands.co.uk.
He just rap.
Also, if you guys want to go check them out on Facebook, head on over to Facebook, and it's McLellands. We tried becoming a Facebook fan from the McLellands website, and it said that the content is not available right now. So McLellands crew, reach out to us afterwards, send me an email, and let's get that fixed up for you guys, because that's what we do, social media, right? You got to be on point. You need those fans. You need to get more people on there. But so, today we're going to talk about McLellands. So McLellands has 4 brands. So I'm going to start with the 4 brands. 4 brands, they got the Highland Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, the Lowland Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, the Speyside Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, and Islay? Is that how you say it? Islay.
I might be completely wrong. We'll find out when Trevor comes back.
ISLAY Single Malt Scotch Whiskey. So when Trevor's back, we'll get the right vocabulary and vernacular for this spectacular Scottish whiskey. But for now...
But he's not a rapper.
Of course not. Give me the lowdown on what's going on.
So, McLellands Single Malt, like he said, I'm just going to give you a little bit of tasting notes and smelling notes. I'm going to actually try this out. So, the appearance is warm honey, so after we pour it out, we'll actually find out. So, actually, you know what? You mind opening this? I'll do the honors.
Of course.
On the nose, lingering woods, cinders of tar and smoke. Trace of vanilla and subtle citrus. It's kind of a underlying theme of a lot of the whiskeys we've tried. It has a lot of citrus and vanilla notes. The palate is very strong Islay character, which is something Trevor actually touched upon. There is a sea salt flavor, which I'm going to hopefully find out if there actually is. Thank you, sir. I'm going to put an ice in this one, or a cube, stone.
Maze balls. What's not maze balls
today?
today?
Maze balls.
Okay.
Those we had some infrastructure issues with the glass. Okay. And it has a smoky flavor. Smoky nature and malty vanilla flavor, and the finish is an Islay aftertaste with sweet smoke with a hint of iodine. Now I know you said, yeah.
So if you guys head over to the McLellands site, they have this on their site. So basically, it's a chart. I don't know if you guys can see the chart here.
We'll put this up afterwards.
I'll put the link up in the comments. But it gives you a little breakdown here. It says how you have the bourbon, nutty, and buttery flavors. And then it's go over to the iodine, wood smoke, and a little bit of leathery taste. So that's unique to this whiskey because, as Trevor said, the different regions. If you guys don't know Trevor, it's Trevor Burnett. He's like the ambassador of all alcohols. One of my boys who came in here, and he basically broke down that we were doing everything wrong and exactly how to do whiskey tasting. So now we're doing our research. So if you guys head on over, this is specific to Islay or Islay. So you see here, there's a chart. It tells you exactly what the tasting components are, which is pretty cool. So we'll put that up there. So how does the iodine and nutty bourbon flavors with a little bit of leather taste? So
we'll find out. I mean, image-wise, it does look it looks like honey. It's pretty light yellow. Apparently, my partner will not be drinking today.
I will not be drinking and tasting today, but we do have our AV director and producer here who's going to be having a sip. So
he is. So,
by the way,
guest appearance.
Websites are going to be up here. If you guys don't see it, it's there.
And outside the box.
What? Don't forget to check out. So let me pour some for the director. Give me 1 second.
Thank you. Well, he pours it out for him. I'm going to have a little sip first. Smell-wise, actually, weirdly enough, it has like a peaty smell to it. I mean, okay, we're going to have to get the AV guy. This is the guy behind the scenes. Come on down. All right. Well, this is the all beard edition today.
Mr. Aftar Nunre?
Yeah.
Mr. Upstar here. He's the guy. He's the guy who does all the camera stuff for us.
So. The tech genius.
He's a tech guy. Show, shout out to you. I love you, man. We'll see you on the next episode.
And Mira, we kind of miss you.
We do.
A little bit.
A little bit. Not too much.
like this. Okay.
So it does have a peaty smell. You want to have a decent smell? Doesn't it kind
Yeah.
of remind you of the other one, but not as strong?
It's
right?
not as intense and as burning of the nostrils
Yeah,
as some of the
It's
other ones.
not as dead body.
It actually smells like a good Scotch whiskey. So
Well, all right. Well, we got the smell there. Let's
Okay.
try.
take some of the air in. Let me know how
Oh, he did that.
yeah, take aerate it a bit.
I mean, you have the hints of vanilla, mostly citrus. I can't place the leathery.
It's that comes afterwards. Do you get the bourbon taste?
I don't. Or maybe you have to open it up with some water. So let's try opening it up with some water now. While I try some of this, you want to give them a little bit more information about. I know you have like an insane amount of research.
Whenever these guys have me on here, they usually tell me what they're going to be reviewing. But today it was on the 12th hour. They're like, "Yo, you're coming on." I'm like, "Okay."
I kind of want to surprise him. I mean,
He surprised me. He goes, "We're doing McLellands." So I was like, "Okay." So I did a little research. So TNA McLelland was a Glasgow-based whiskey blending and export firm established in 1818. Thus, the 1818 on the front of all these bottles. The company was purchased in 1970 by Stanley P. Morrison, and later to become Morrison Balmore Distillers. And to this day, many of the TNA McLelland malt brand whiskeys are still produced and distributed on a global scale. The range offers a chance to explore Scotland and the 4 key whiskey distilling regions. So, like we're talking, they have the 4 regions and they have the 4 single malt whiskeys. So, if you take a look at that, like I said, every bottle is different. So here they have the map on the back of the box, and there's a little bit of a story. And as they said before, every whiskey is Scotch malt or Scotch has a story to it. So it's carefully selected to reflect the true essence and character of the region where it's produced. So, like I said, the packaging reflects all of this. You already said about the traces of the sea salt. So after you opened it up, what did you get off that?
So with the water, actually, it did become a little sweeter. I did actually taste the vanilla afterwards. Adding the little bit of water actually opened it up as well for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Vanilla tasted good. The rocks didn't really enhance the flavor for me.
Okay.
I didn't feel like the coldness actually helped along, but this is definitely something that I put like a teaspoon of water for. The water actually opened up real nice.
Mm.
Actually, even the smell kind of changed up slightly. If you want to give it a smell, I'll give it a smell.
Oh yeah, it's
Right? It's weird. It just actually changed up.
kind of a sweeter smell.
Yeah, it's a much sweeter smell. And I barely put any water in it. But we'll give you some more information about the whiskey at the end of the episode. But let's get on to what we were going to talk about. This is another thing I didn't actually tell him about, so he's all in the dark about. But today what I actually want to talk about is office culture. Yes, it's not necessarily about marketing, but I think it's important for every company out there, every small business, large business, corporation to really care about office culture. Office culture can make or break a company, in my opinion.
100%.
A happy employee, you know how they say a happy wife, happy life? Well, happy employee means a lot of money, all right? I don't know if I can make that rhyme. You're Rob, you can figure it out. Happy employee, figure it out. But I wanted to ask you about what you thought about outside the boxes office culture before I talk about a little bit more about other people's office culture.
Well, outside the box in general or Balantech?
Oh, both.
So let's talk about Balantech in general. So we have Balantech, outside the box, Hip House.
Just so you know, Balantech is the parent company. It's an IT solution company that we'll go into more further detail when we get founder Hiran on for a future episode. Hiran, you're gonna be on an episode soon. All right, yeah. So
He's playing water pong over there.
part of our
Office culture. So talk about office culture. So I think it's huge to have a cohesive unit that gets along with each other. Basically, you spend more time at the office than you do with your families in some cases.
Yeah.
So if you're going to spend time with people, we firmly believe here at Valentech that you should be able to consider the people at your work, your counterpart, your colleague, as somewhat of an extended family. Now, I'm not saying invite them over when you're having a baby and stuff, but if you want to do that, that's cool too. Here, we include everyone. We're very inclusive. It's a very open environment. Like we say, we have, not beer pong, it's water pong. Water pong
The
tournaments
only
going on.
drinking is right here.
Yeah. We have a little mini putt golf thing. We have an Xbox going on. It's kind of time to unwind. We work hard and we play hard. And the
You
biggest
have
thing
these
is
Even though this was a dangerous flag. You
These,
can have
these
Nerf
things,
guns.
like,
Dear God.
sorry. Yeah, so we have little wars in the office, but it's good culture. So it's good to instill activity, creativity. As a marketing firm, creativity is huge. And like when they say literally have the juices flowing, we were coming up with some ideas yesterday. They're like, oh, how can we brand this company? And we all had a brainstorming session. And I just went for a little walk up and down the hallway, came back with like some ideas. People want to jump around, do jumping jacks, whatever you want to do. We encourage it, which is the culture here, which is an open culture. It's a new culture. It's not bound by the strictest as the old school corporate culture. That's what I say, because the old school corporate culture where you get there, punch in, sit down, do your work, go on break, come back, go on lunch, go on break, go home. So
this is actually perfect that you led into that, because actually a few things that we were looking at, even like Forbes has been talking about this, that what they considered the modern office culture is kind of dying.
Mm-hmm.
The 9 to 5, it's no longer the strict 9 to 5 anymore, because emails and video chats and phones and cell phones have all made having to be in a set place for a set time obsolete. You don't necessarily need to be there. And at the same time, some of us actually like being here. There are days where I'm here, I've actually been at this office until 1 in the morning in a brainstorm session. Because once we have it going, we want to keep it going. And the thing is, I love doing it, so I stay here. Now, if I hated it here, if I thought it was me punching a clock, I wouldn't have stayed.
But it's also the flip side is the commitment to our clients.
Exactly.
The clients want a proper product, and when they come to Outside the Box, or when they come to Valentine, we provide them that exceptional service. I'm not trying to toot our own horns, but that's the reason why we do this, because we go above and beyond, and we don't need to exceed, but we like to exceed. Yeah. We actually love to exceed, because I could sleep here if I could, but I don't know if
we try
would be too happy about that. But
we try to grow businesses, and in that we're actually growing ourselves, personally and on a company-wide level.
Yep.
A few things that I've seen actually about office culture that I thought was interesting was one that was talked about by the guy who started Hootsuite. Now, apparently, when he first started, he started on Law.
Okay.
And nice. They had a patio though that they loved. They would go there, unwind, have a drink. Afterwards, once they had the patio, people would like stay longer. Yeah. Just chat. And then as they got bigger and bigger, they decided every one of their locations had to have a patio. And their London location didn't have one, and when they moved into the patio area, one with the patio, apparently production went up, their efficiency went up, because everyone felt more comfortable. They would go out there to unwind. You'd have strategy sessions out there, and it makes sense.
That's kind of cool.
Some of our strategy sessions are over water pong. It's over Xbox. Sometimes I'm taking on Mervyn Raptors versus Minnesota Timberwolves and talking business. That's how we have it going. But the thing is, by making it not a 9 to 5, not you come in and all you're doing is staring at the computer typing away, but we have these ways we can take breaks. We actually take our work into our breaks.
Yeah.
Because I actually enjoy it. And I thought that was an important thing. And I wanted you to speak from the heart, and I didn't want him to know we were going to talk about office culture, because you'd get his honest opinion. Like right now, literally right now, 2 of the founders are playing water pong, and I can guarantee you Huron's winning. That's true.
I don't know about that, but
oh wait, never mind. The show's playing. So yeah, Huron's playing the show. I actually want to know who's winning. We'll find out soon enough. Huron, who's winning?
It's tied.
All right, it's tied.
The politically right answer is from Huron again.
Exactly. So that's something we wanted to talk about. Anything else you want to talk about today about office culture?
Just with office culture, the one thing is when we're kids or when we're in school in art class and we used to just start drawing, we used to just have random conversations that were kind of by the wayside, but they were fun conversations. Yeah. You came up with ideas, or that the idea when you're right about to fall asleep, you're relaxed and you come up with those great ideas. That's what we're encouraging here, is to have that creativity not bound by structure.
Yeah.
And I think that's
outside.
Think outside the box. So I think that's key, and that's what we've been doing. So yeah, our office culture is dope.
A few things you guys can do to kind of help along your office culture. Again, have spaces for people to unwind. Another thing you can do is like food. Food is an easy thing, and it's an easy lubricant for conversation.
Everybody loves food.
Everyone loves food. Have a day where you guys make everyone bring in something, or have like a thing that, for example, Hootsuite does is they have a guac off, where basically everyone brings their own guac and brings in it, and it's like a competition. No, you can't buy anything, but there's no pressure. It's just a fun event with food, and food kind of tends to bring people together, whether it's a dinner, whether it's a company party, food. I mean,
food is a powerful thing.
I mean, you tell me we're having steak night, I'm there, like for sure.
Who doesn't like to eat?
If you don't, then talk to me. I'll make sure you love food after that.
Yes.
A few other things you guys can work on is swag. Like, kind of unifies the company, makes them feel more into it. One of our things, actually, though, is the box set. We are box sets. We consider ourselves box sets. I proudly wear this head around. I can't see. We're working on that, but hey, legit. We're proud of our company. We're proud to show us off. That's something that you guys can encourage. So these are things you can work on with your own company. If you want to come and visit our office and see how our office culture is before you work with us, come visit us. We're at 66 Kennedy, 215A, second floor, corner of Kennedy and Courtney Park. Come through, guys. We have some Xbox. We have NBA 2K. What's the other game we have? Forza? We have Forza, right?
Forza, yeah.
And then there's another game. I don't know. We have a bunch of games.
Bring your own games.
Bring your own games. Actually, yeah, bring your own games.
So any businesses that want to grow their social media, come in. We'll have, a glass of McLellands. We'll play some Xbox. We'll have little beer pong, water pong. And we'll discuss your strategies and see what you guys are doing, how to get you to the next level. Remember, social media can be a return on investment. And you're investing in your company. Marketing strategies are changing, guys. And you got to change with the times. And we're helping you do that. So we'll help you grow business. So we just got the word. Time's up.
So at Outside the Box, I just want to leave with one more thing. We're all about value. We're about growing you and growing us at the same time. There's always a partnership. I'm pointing at. You see it? You see it?
Right here. Go to the
That
website.
looks kind of cool, right? That looks pretty cool. It's actually floating there. I can see it. I'm kidding.
Is it the whiskey
But,
or?
yeah, I think I'm a little drunk right now. All right, guys. Also, just a quick shout out today is Hip House.
Yes, sir.
See us at Bloke. He's gonna be there.
Yes.
I'm gonna be there. You're gonna see his bald head and my beard. It's gonna be a good time, guys. Come network. It's a young professional networking
Come
event.
say hi. Spread the word.
Spread the
Let
word.
the people know it's free.
It's free. We got
$3.
some Panago Pizza is gonna be there. We got some pizza, guys. Always come through. Try to come in early because the pizza goes quick because their food is delicious. Come through. We'll see you tonight. This is Outside the Box. I'm Gaush. This is Harmon.
Don't forget www.outsidethebox, www.valentech.com, Twitter, Instagram. Check out that link right there. All social media platforms and thehiphouse.com. And McLellands, send me a message. Harmon at outsidethebox.com. That's HARMAN at OUTSITETHEBOX.com. I think I did right. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hit us up, and we'll help you out with your Facebook links, Twitter. We can help you guys, man. Instagram. Let's get it up. Let's get some more McLellands in people's hands. Okay.
See you guys soon.
See you guys later.
Peace.